fellow empaths. Welcome to my channel. I'm Kelly Kerrigan, the Empowered Empath. Thank you so much for joining today. If you do like my content, I want to remind you to like and share the video and also subscribe. Turn on your notifications if you don't want to miss any of the videos. I'm going to be posting a video a day. So yes, tune in. But today, how do you handle story hijackers? I don't know, just came up with that this morning. What is a story hijacker? So let's just back up a little bit. If you're an empath like me, what I tend to do in the past is that you're sharing something about yourself, or somebody asks you a question and you start sharing, and the person that you're sharing with is, let's just admit it, they're a terrible listener, because we've got people out there that listen to respond. And then we also have people that listen to understand, right? So that's a story hijacker. Are those people that are only listening to respond. So the minute that you share something that triggers a memory for them or triggers a story for them, they're jumping right in there, right? You know what I mean? Those are the story hijackers. And you're like, if you've ever talked with those people, it's like squirrel all the time. It's like, where did this conversation even start? So, if you've ever been cut off in conversation, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But if I know you as an empath, as a people pleaser, you're like, okay, yeah, all right, well, it's important that they share. So, you sit back and you listen, and then, maybe you jump back in there and kind of start your story again right where you left off. And, a couple seconds, couple minutes later, they're jumping right in there again. And, sometimes the conversation might just go, you were going this way, and perhaps it just goes completely off in the other direction. But you know what? You're too nice to say anything, aren't you? I know that I was. I still am sometimes, depending on what they're sharing about. But how do you handle this? I'm kind of curious. What do you say? How do you handle it? I'd love to hear, your feedback in the comments if you've ever dealt with these story hijackers. But anyways, so let me tell you. This is how I now respond to it, and it's not rude, it's not mean, and you simply just say, hey, I can't wait to hear what you want to share, but I really want to finish my story. Is that okay? And it's not like you're asking for permission. Technically you are, but when you when you approach it in that way, it makes people go, oh, crap, I'm doing it again. Because people like that, they need that reminder, and they don't do it to be, they don't necessarily do it to be disrespectful or mean, or, they're probably just really eager to share, and they don't even realize that they're only listening to respond. So, when you approach it that way, it reminds them to stop and think like, oh, and they might be having that little voice in their head like, oh my gosh, like, yeah, crap, I'm doing it again. But anyways, it's just sets a gentle, loving reminder. So that's my suggestion on how to handle the conversation hijackers. Anyways, I hope you found this little video helpful, useful. Perhaps it made you smile. Perhaps it does set a gentle reminder. Perhaps you listening are the conversation hijacker, and you need that reminder to, listen to understand instead of listen to respond. Anyways, have a beautiful day. Bye for now.